And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump, right? They gonna click, 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now, come with the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stead. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my big ball. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now. Favorite point of view. I know you're waiting.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Vikings to kick off for the Vikings.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
first carry for DeAndre Swift. Down the right sideline. He's on his way. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards for him on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Swift will take it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the give, Algier headed left. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Bears defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And that right there is what they're going to need to do, because this is not an elite unit. They've got to keep everything in front of them, rally up and make plays. What a lot of defensive coordinators call top-down defense. Don't give up anything behind you.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Murray from midfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray going to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Vikings at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They always tough NFL.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Throwing now is Murray. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answer the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But 15, 16, somewhere down there.
Jonathan Greener running in to pick up the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on a third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
12 more yards.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with Algier. Only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice gain at 21 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This and run, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyler Murray hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side into the hands of the green zone. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
To throw, it's Williams. This will be caught by Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
This defense for the Vikings, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have regained the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Algier now up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Algier, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have moved out in front.
CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering, and they made us pay with that, didn't they? Forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible too.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. People in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. Just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And not much to speak of. Called a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
3rd and 9 here. Throwing is Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
22 yards there, a first down.
And the Vikings.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Algier going straight ahead. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it and find the proper hole and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Murray. Open man, that's Felton. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a handoff to Algier. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's one.
Murray now to throw. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Algier will try to pick it up. And he will have the Vikings 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Murray. And this one's incomplete.
Murray seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Murray now. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends from the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505.
Tyler Algier with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. To the air, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bears are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 3.
What is going on?
Brown the motion man right.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw is Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. To throw, Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man as a result.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's got it. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to... And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have you run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
3rd and 4.
Come back. 2. And 1. I know sauce.
Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On again, it's Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2.
Play action. Now it's Murray. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run right here with Swift. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams. This will be caught by Brown. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze from 3 yards out. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Santos with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because, you know, they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw, it's Williams.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and goal.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now. Around here, they've been shut down in this 3rd quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon puts it off.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bears first down.
3 quarters in the books.
A gain of a yard.
We'll return with more
First
after
down,
this.
Bears.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple
carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 23. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Back to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 12-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
This is Swift on the counter. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but now before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
27-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, 72 yards. And the Vikings use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point splits the offense. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing is Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. And some strong running. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Gives it to Algier to start things off. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyler Algier, 42 yards. And the Vikings will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Point after, right down the middle. That'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a three-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Williams looking to do it himself. Give him 10-minute time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Williams. Quick slant to Brown. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
What? 2.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
2-2.
Third down, here's Algier. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the field goal, a 58-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just... Williams loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop it